Before we start, I'm sorry for kind of a late upload today, guys. I didn't have access to my setup since the renovations in my room are still ongoing, and just now I moved for a new bigger desk that gives me a proper setup for me to do video on. Also, I'm sorry if I upload less often in the next 3 weeks or so. I'm going to get a job. I know, sorry for the scary word, but I need to make some money to build a proper PC setup and finally be free from the humming noises of my laptop here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, then like, sub, share, all of that stuff. And without further ado, let's get into this. So, Neverness to Everness beta tests started like 3 weeks ago, and I didn't got into the beta tests. I guess I'm just unlucky to get into those things, and I'm not big enough of a YouTuber yet to have a guaranteed invite into this, but hey, you can always help me out. Anyway, I gotta say, it looks better than I imagined. There is so much things to do, like buying a luxury apartments, managing your businesses, fight eldritch beings of anomalous properties, eat some food, commit crimes, and so on. And it serves pretty well as a GTA anime version. There has been some improvements to the overall gameplay. They collaborated with different gachas, and now we have Ijuan in NTE. Her name isn't Ijuan. Well, I guess they are copying some of the characters from other games. That's right, not only are they copying the characters, but also at times their movesets, which is absolutely hilarious, not gonna lie. Like, bro, you had so much time to come up with unique characters, but the best you can do is copy them and expect nobody to notice. And man, I thought that developers will finally lock in for this game after this disastrous launch of Tower of Fantasy, yet here we are with, hey, can you borrow me the homework assignment? Sure, just be sure to change a few things when you will copy it. Sure. And then this comes out. Like, bro, even the so-called redesigns did absolutely nothing to the characters. Can you point out the difference between these two pictures? Because I can't. I kinda rooted for NTE at the start, not gonna lie. Seeing the Tower of Fantasy beat up made me feel kinda sorry for the developers since their hard work kinda went into the trash bin. And I thought they are gonna be the underdog and come back with a better game to rival the other gachas. But I just said there is so much things that could be a problem. I'm hopeful that to the official release they will lock in and actually try with the characters. And from what I looked at, the combat as well. The animations can look janky at times, and the responsiveness isn't looking too good either from what I heard going around or from the gameplay I watched. So it's not looking too good for the combat, but hey, they still have time to polish it, so I guess we will see till the official release. The next big problem is the hardware requirements, cause what do you mean that I need a Intel Core i7 CPU, 32 gigs of RAM, and a Nvidia RTX 3060 series graphics card for it to be playable in decent settings, and the optimization kinda sucks too. That's probably why the recommended hardware is so high, I believe. I mean, the game itself is pretty visually stunning, and it's definitely nice to see some of the gachas raising the bar though. The majority of people are probably gonna turn away because of the specs required. The major factor why the Hoyoverse games are so successful is because of their availability. Genshin is literally the best selling gacha thanks to that fact. Even though for today's standard it kinda looks like dog water, but I'm hopeful that the developers will lock in and optimize the game, since not everybody has $1,000 desktop PC and the mobile gamers don't have $500 phones to play the game optimally. And seeing as there is like 2 more open world gacha games with a setting in a modern cityscape, it will give the game a run for its money. Other than those issues, I think the game is fine. I kinda like the art style of the not copied characters. From what I heard, combat can be a lot of fun since we have parry mechanics. Play-Doh players, be on the lookout for this game. And also the exploration looks tolerable. You can kinda hop on buildings and not climb them for 3 minutes, so that's also something. There is a option to borrow civilian cars and drive with them as well as buy your own 4-wheeler, summon it and cruise through the streets, and often as you explore the world you will come across anomalies that sometimes hide in a plain sight. From one of the videos I watched, there can be quite the number of those, and sometimes they are obvious, sometimes less obvious. And I gotta say that this game doesn't look that bad. It certainly has unique charms to it, like the next gen graphics, the characters, maybe not necessarily the combat, but maybe you will find something here for yourself. I think everybody on this green earth by today played GTA series, which is NTE's direct inspiration. So I guess if you like anime aesthetics and you are some kind of GTA enthusiast, then maybe this gacha will just be for you. And if they fix at least half of its problems by the release, then this game could produce a potential audience of gamers that will play it constantly. Thanks for watching, guys. As usual, share your thoughts in the comments. I like to sometimes chat there with you about the video stopping, and yeah, I will hopefully see you later. Take care.